Tori Talk. Who got the tea? Who got the tea? Yeah. Tori Talk. Who got the tea? She got the tea. Yeah. Anything you need to know. Tori Talk. Just tune into the show. Tori Talk.
Thanks so much for tuning into this episode of Tori Talk. I am here live at the Smithsonian Mansion for the All Purple Gala tonight. I'm so excited to show you guys what's going on. It's going to be fashion, music, fun. It's going to be great. So keep it locked in. Thanks so much. Okay, thank you. I'm here with the Flanagans, looking absolutely fabulous tonight. Thank you guys so much for stopping and talking to me. I want to first talk about like your fashion and your styling. I've seen everything. I mean, you guys look amazing.
Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Appreciate it. I mean, I'm a clothing designer. That's what I do for a living. My wife she's the president of new development of the company. So, you know, we just got back from LA, dressed Tina Knowles, Cookie Johnson, and Holly Robinson Peete. So we did that for a commercial. And I was in LA for about a month and a week doing a TV series that we had going on out there in LA. And we just got picked up for 4 more seasons, so which is great. So, you know, and then we got a little other stuff that's popping off that we got planned and going to really change. And well, we're opening up a showroom. Yeah, the first showroom in Washington, D.C.
You know where it's going to be in Washington, D.C.?
But I'll make sure you get an invite so you can come up there and do the whole nine. Yeah.
I appreciate it. So
it's been great. We're going to be teaching classes, seminars, the whole nine. You'll be able to get custom things made on the premises. Yeah, so it's about really elevating and going to the next level, leaving something for our kids. So that's what's important to us right now.
Perfectly. Yeah.
I concur.
Oh, you concur? Okay, great. So, you know, tonight's event is all about, like, you know, fashion and giving back to the youth. So why was it so important for you guys to come tonight and be a part of this?
Well, I'm going to go with my husband anywhere to support him. So that's what was important to me. And if he felt like that this was important for him to be at, then I'm going to be right by his side.
See why I married her?
I can see. I'm like, oh.
Well, they invited me as a special guest. So, you know, I wanted to come out and support. You know, so many times people say when you get to a certain level, you don't come back and you don't support. And I'm different. I love to support because I started out like this. So I'm never trying to forget where I came from.
Perfect. And from this area.
Yeah, so let me be clear. So let's be perfectly clear. Let's get this on the record right here, all right? So I was born in D.C., but I was raised in New York. So
Hear it.
You know what I mean? So I like to keep that. I like to make that because my New York family get upset, my DC family get upset. So I went to high school here. So I went to Coolidge.
My mother went to Coolidge.
Yeah, I went to Coolidge, and then I left and went back to New York. So I always like to just keep it politically correct because I get beat up. Trust me.
But being that you are from here, it's nice for you to come back.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so we can do that. DC stuff come out of me sometimes too. Facts.
So for anybody,
Yes.
So for anyone who wants to get into you guys' field, do you have any advice to them about, like, you know, what they should focus on, or like what your struggle has been, or triumphs, I guess, have been at this point?
Well, what I would suggest is take your time. Take your time to be remembered and stop trying to rush to be known. Because a lot of times you jump out here and you only get one opportunity. Get your craft together, get your business together, and you'll be in this business for a long time. I'm not a trendy person. Like, I've been blessed. Yves Saint Laurent was my mentor. I used to live with him. You know, my clothes have been in Saks. I've traveled all over the world, and that's all because I took my time. I didn't afraid to make mistakes. The mistakes that I made, it was a learning stepping stone. I didn't break me down to allow them. But one thing I will do is never be afraid of the gift that God has given you. A lot of times we're afraid to jump out there. We can't be afraid because everyone has a gift. It's just a matter if you're willing to go out there and use it. And he gave me that gift, so I'm using it. So now I'm trying to encourage others to be able to use that gift because that's what you have. We are great people. We're magnificent people. And we need to understand that and stop getting caught up in a box and just want to fit in. It's okay to stand out, you feel me? And I like the fact that they're doing something like this, purple, you know? I love it. That's a sign of royalty, and that's what we are. We're royalty. We are allowing society to let us forget how important, how the kings and the queens that we have here on this planet. And I hope this goes further. I hope people understand it's just not a party, but get to know somebody, learn them. You know what I mean? And I hope it goes well. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be here with my wife. So we're gonna have a good time. So if you see her partying, that's what she do. And I'm gonna hold her dress, okay?
And final question, what is the advice to stay this beautiful as a couple and so lovely? Every single time
Walk away from, can I cuss on this?
Oh, you can.
Walk away from the bullshit.
Absolutely, because you're gonna get it.
I'm 52. You feel me? I'm 52. My wife is 44. And we walk away from the bullshit. If you're bringing us negativity, if you're not elevating us, if you're not on the same level, and even if you're not, but you're humble and you want to learn, we all with you, man. But if you coming up there with that drama, she'll tell you real quick. Then that's when the New York come out. I'm gonna cut you from the neck. You're dead to me.
And they are true. Look how beautiful their skin is. They're not having nobody stressing them out whatsoever.
And we got kids. We got 6 kids. We got 6 girls, 2 boys, and 12 grandkids.
One on the way.
And one on the way.
Be here next month.
Oh, congratulations. Thank you guys so much again for stopping in with us. And thanks.
Same way we were.
I was at the same way. I think y'all might have I was in there having a ball, let me tell you. Okay, I am here with Chef John. Thank you so much for stopping and talking to me. Thank you. I see you out there working hard. You back there cooking some things. What's going on?
I'm just happy to be a part of this event. So we did a herb Tuscan balsamic veggies, crown apple made with crown royal apple bread pudding, mango smoked salmon flatbread, and shrimp and grit shooters. So I just love food, and I try to convey that love through my food, so everybody be happy and smile like you smile.
We about to get some fancy food out here, y'all. I'm excited. It looks so good when I walk past it.
Thank you.
What made you want to be a part of this? Did you like hire it? Like, hey, we're doing a good event. You want to be a part of it? Do you have something like going on in this area that brought you out here?
Yeah, so I own a catering company, Catering by John. It's in its 11th year. I just opened up a cafe in Laurel called the Manna Cafe. And my PR director, she puts me in the right places with the right people, 3A Communications. So I'm just blessed to be a part of this and be such a worthy cause and see it happen, even though this is the first annual, 10, 20 years from now when it does, so yeah.
These PR agents be working out here. I know all about it. Shout out to my Renee Kelly. Renee PR, there you go. So what about you, like, that got you, like, in love with food? Like, how did you get your start with that?
So it's crazy because this isn't what I thought I was going to do in life. Like, I went to college, dual majored, all of that.
I mean,
But yeah,
I see you went to college.
I'm a member of the best fraternity ever created. You're absolutely right. But I've always loved food, and my dad's mom was an excellent cook. So growing up, I used to tease her, hey, I'm going to open up a restaurant, but it was from a business standpoint. Well, after graduating from college, I got a job at ABC7 here as a satellite coordinator and a director on News 8. I worked there for like 10 years, and I had met my ceiling. I enrolled in a culinary school just as something else to do. 7 months in, I realized this was the gift that God has given me and the passion, and I walked away.
11 years later.
11 years later, I'm here. And everybody thought I was crazy, like, you're set, I've been here for 10 years, why would you leave? But God knew what he was doing, I had to follow.
Look, won't he do it, y'all? He tell y'all where you need to be all the time.
All the time, yeah.
So, okay, favorite dish, best dish you cook, boom, what is it? Don't think.
I don't have to think.
I'm
I'm just looking at you because everybody says, what's your favorite dish? What's your specialty? You give me a dish, I'll make you say, wow, I've never had it like this before. So for me, it's about simple things done right. My actual favorite dish is my mom's smothered pork chops, but she don't even make them anymore because she's changed her way of lifestyle. But here you'll see like everything, and I try to make my menus so that everybody can have something. So you have that person, if you're a plant-based person, you go get the herb vegetables. If you're a person that's just a pescatarian, we have 2 options for you. And if you're a person like myself that loves sweets, you gotta have that crown royal apple bread pudding. It's amazing. So
Well, I'm going to have all of those things. I'm definitely going to try them because you made them sound so delectable as you're talking to me.
They are.
So your PR agent said that you are a celebrity chef. So who have you cooked for?
Let me tell you, I really don't like that title because I don't want anyone to like me for who I cook for. You like me because you have my food.
But you know how the people are, though.
Cook for, I have to sign NDR, so I can't even release who I've cooked for. But just to give you a little bit, I can tell you a few people. So, Yo-Yo, I just, what was it, August. I just got on board doing things for her as her chef. When she comes to towns, I send her food. James Brown of CBS Sports, I've been doing his food for the last 3 years. Everybody on inside the NFL. Willie Colon, when he was in the league playing for Pittsburgh, I was his chef. So I've had a little bit of a niche, but like I said, you have to love me for me. And then if you had the opportunity to taste my food, you'll love it too. So that's what I do.
And he left his job, y'all, to go get this new job.
And that was 11 years ago, and it's been a struggle. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely been a struggle. But it's with anything, if it's really easy, it's really not worth it, right? So I just work hard and stay humble. That's why I don't like the title celebrity chef. I'm not a cook, I am a chef, but I don't like the celebrity chef.
Okay, hi, I am here with Harley and all of these beautiful models behind me. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on with your company and why you're here tonight and why everybody's dressed so pretty?
Of course. Well, first, thank you for having us. We're representing Row the Agency, which is a model and talent agency here in the DMV area. Tonight, our models are doing 2 fashion presentations, one in the media room, and then the next during the entertainment hour for the actual gala. So we're just here, just adding our fashionable touch to the entertainment and the flair of the event.
So tell us a little bit more about Row. I mean, I am a new person who just learned about Row. I met Harley last week, guys. We were at another event eating, and we're about to eat again. So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so again, Row the Agency is a model and talent agency here in the area. We represent about 25 models up and down the coast. Our job is to get our talent seen, exposed, and booked, and of course take part in amazing events like this.
So how did you hear about this? Were you one of the invited guests too, like me?
I am one of the invited guests. The organizer, who is the CEO of DCNow Events, he and I are really good friends, so I always support his events. And then this one, they're giving back to Kids Fashion Week. So, I thought it would be good for us, since we're in the fashion industry, to come and support that.
Perfect, and it would be a great look for all of you guys. So tell us about some of this styling here, because I see some different things happening behind me. So how did this come about?
Okay, well, again, the models of Row the Agency are here, who were styled by Kiora Chic, standing right here. She's very stylish herself. But the models are wearing styles by Alika Demoris, and the gentleman, our male model, is wearing styles by Kurojo. And so they're just doing a really, really eye-catching formal look with an editorial touch. That's what they're doing here for the media today.
Perfect. So, excuse me, ladies, I'm sorry. So, for you, how long have you been in agency, and what was it like your path to where you are today? Was it like struggle? I've heard, I have friends who model, and they tell me the good, the bad, the ugly, all about modeling. So, how was it, trying to have an agency like this and getting your models here in DC?
Well, it is a struggle. It's a lot of ups and downs. Our brand has been in effect since 2001. If you're from the DMV area, you know about the model troupe movement. So we actually was the very first modeling troupe in the area that transitioned and became a full-service agency in DC and Maryland. So, it's been some good, bad, and ugly times, but I think for the most part we remain consistent and keep going. You got to kind of change with the times, always staying consistent with your craft, and just be really ready for any opportunity to come your way.
So what do you look for in a model? Obviously I'm not a part of this, but what do you look for when you're looking hey, you want to be a part of this agency? What is your look? You have a look, you have a type?
Well, I'm going to step out the way so y'all can see. I'm going to let the ladies and gents strike a pose for you. So, it's very easy. We look for people that embody presence. We look for people that are striking. We look for head turners. We look for people that aren't afraid to command the attention of a room or a space. such as these models. They definitely do that. They know how to turn it on when necessary, and it's just a part of their lifestyle, and that's what we look for.
Okay, perfect. Thanks so much. Harley, please let everybody know where they can follow you, follow your agency.
Absolutely. Please follow us at Row the Agency on all social sites, www.rowtheagency.com, which you can find all these beautiful models and their individual profiles. And yeah, we're all over the place.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much. Hey, Chardell, thanks for coming and blessing us with your presence today. I saw you on the news the other day. I know you have a single out, so we're definitely going to talk about that. But please let us know why it was so important for you to be a part of this, how you've been promoting it, and what's been going on with this whole event.
Well, DCNow Events has produced this amazing event, the All Purple Gala, celebrating influential people in the DMV area that has been making us proud. And the thing is, the DMV, we're so blessed to have so many multi-dimensional talents. And not only is this event recognizing, you know, the creatives, the innovators, the entrepreneurs, but it's also giving back. And that's all about my brand, you know, giving back, empowerment, and of course, everything creativity and artistic expression. And speaking of expression, girl, you're giving me on this thigh action.
Stop it now, stop it. Thank you so much. So let's talk about your single, because I was like, oh, this is so nice. I was like, come in.
Yes. So self-love is a beautiful journey. It's my, you know, single and journey to inner revolution. Like, I truly believe in order to thrive to your fullest potential, you got to work on yourself. You got to work on healing, self-discovery, you know, understanding who you are, you know, and that's a process, and nothing can be achieved with outside forces. It all begins within. So self-love is a beautiful journey. It's more than the song. It's like a movement to empower people to understand their infinite potential and magic, because the only person who could stop you from succeeding, sis, is yourself. You know, God has made each and every one of us, and we have to truly tap into our power and realize the divine person that we are, and that takes real inner work.
So what was your process when you were like sitting thinking like what you want to talk about? What do you want to say? You're like, what do you do? I know some people like, I shut everybody out. I'm all by myself. I'm like, what is your process?
So it started off as a poem. Like literally it started off as a poem, and I was like, okay, let me turn this into a song. And that's the beauty about art. You never know where it's gonna take you. And as human beings, we are so multidimensional. We think to just do one thing when there's other things inside of us. And sometimes you just gotta take that jump and realize, like, we live once. So whatever your creative juices are, be able to expand that to your fullest dimension. You dig?
Oh, you dig.
You dig.
So how did you hear about this? How did you get a part of this event? And like, who reached out to you? I know who reached out to me, but who reached out to you?
So Nels reached out to me, and you know, Nels and I have worked in the industry together for years, and it's just so nice to see him take DCNow Events to this magnitude brand. And I love the fact that he's really highlighting us, you know, people of color doing big things, because it's so important. Because don't get it twisted, as a person of color in this industry, it's 10 times harder for us. So it's nice to have a platform, you know, this event that's really celebrating the multicultural community right here.
So how did you feel when they said purple? He said purple. I said, oh Lord, I don't know.
Girl,
where am I supposed to find this at?
let me tell you how God works out. God always works out. So I was supposed to wear this, right?
Oh, anyway?
No, I was So I was supposed to wear this to a photo shoot a couple of weeks ago, and something happened, and like the photo shoot like got postponed or whatever. And I was like, whoa, I got a purple event coming up. You know what? I'm gonna wear this joint. And it's perfect.
And I'm scouring the internet for months. Do you hear me? Months trying to find something. I was like, oh my God, I look like Barney.
Well, you look fabulous.
Thank you so do you. And thank you so much.
Yes.
Make sure you guys check into her single. Please tell right where they can follow you, your single, your website, everything.
Yes, so you can follow me everything at Chardell Moore, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, ChardellMoore.com, as well as ChardellMoore.net. Blessings.
Thanks, guys. All right, thank you, Hassan. Thanks for stopping over here to talk to me. First of all, this jacket is fabulous. I love it. Look, you know I got velvet in here.
Velvet, and then don't forget the spikes. Can you get that? Don't forget the spikes, okay? All right.
Did you get the spikes? Spikes have been, look,
Okay.
trying and succeeding. How about that? So first, thank you again for stopping over here. Please tell us about you and, first about you as, your PR agent, and then we're going to jump into like why you're here and why you got us involved in this gala tonight.
Okay, well, again, my name is Hassan, but I like to go by HAT. Some people like to call me that. I'm a celebrity publicist. I've worked with people such as Malik Yoba, Matthew Knowles, celebrity makeup artist Kim Lee, 2 Chainz, LL Cool J. List goes on and on, and I'm only 21. Can you believe it? So
make me feel just completely inadequate. Look, at 27, and I'm only 21. Well, damn.
Oh no, it's okay. No, and right now I'm a producer, so I'm developing some projects that I got some good deals with BET now, things like that. So that's a little bit about me and what I do as a publicist.
Ah, well, that's just a little bit about what he did as a publicist.
The sky's not the limit.
There you go. So tell us about why you're here tonight and how you got your invitation and why you felt like it was important for you to be a part of this event.
Now when I was told, I was invited by, his name is Nels, I don't know his name. I just know how I look. And so he DM'd me and said, listen, HAT brother, listen, I love what you're doing in the area. You're around people, you're a great influencer, especially for young people, and you're so inspiring. You got to come to this event where we're honoring different people in the community who's really making a difference. And what they say, divided we fall, but united we stand together. So I believe that this event, that DCNow Events is doing, just by creating DCNow Events, having events that people come to, whether it's date night, family events, single, if you're single, So I really think that this event is really good for just bringing people together and honoring each other. We have to honor each other. It's so much division, especially in this not judicial, but the government.
Honey!
But the government system, we have to be together. So I really appreciate the invitation, and I'm so glad to be here. And in my purple, because I don't really use red purple. So I'm glad.
You don't want to know. I've already went through this.
The camera? Okay.
I don't know. I know I went through this purple struggle with everybody I talked to.
Exactly.
So when you're out here and you're like trying to find your clients for your agency, because I know you said that you're a celebrity publicist, but when you're looking for everyday folks you and me,
Yeah.
how do you go about getting people to rep them, and what do you look for your brand?
If I'm looking out for potential clients, if they have a budget. See, the thing about because the misconception that people have that they think that, okay, since you got a publicist, they charge thousands of dollars, which some they do because we offer a lot, and you have to pay for that because we have the type of resources that you don't. We have the type of relationships that regular people don't. So you have to pay for that, and you have to invest in your career. So of course, I reach out for the big name celebrities because that's big money, that's a check. So how I go for that, get the bag, right, and secure it and sustain it. Come on. So how I go out for clients, I just get my pitch together, my own personal bio, my EPK, who I am, a nice recommendation from my boss, who usually gives me clients, but if she don't, she gives me a recommendation, I go out. But the people who come up to me and ask me to be their publicist, which I get almost every single day, no lie, every single day, just if you have a budget, I can work with you. I can work with you $200 a month, whatever type of money a month. I know I'm not supposed to speak it, so y'all getting that exclusively. So, it just depends. I work with anybody. You just gotta have a plan. If you have a plan, I can work with you. But if you ain't got no plan, I can't give you no sense of direction. You gotta tell me what you need.
That is so true. That is so true. So for anybody who is looking to be you, or I think a lot of people are trying to get to be where you are and have those celebrity clients, what type of advice would you give them? Because it ain't easy, even though he's 21. It is not easy.
It's not easy. So say it again, what would I tell them?
What type of advice would you give them?
I'll tell just a young person, just stay motivated, stay focused. It's very important. Don't think that just because I don't have a college degree or I don't have this or I don't have that, trust me, to be a publicist, you have to write really well, you have to read really well, you have to talk, you have to do your 30-second pitch of your introduction, what you want, and then your conclusion in 30 seconds, and then make sure you leave from that conversation with a number or email or something. So just stay focused, practice, and just stay motivated. That's all I can say. It's really that easy. People have to stay motivated. If they don't stay motivated, then what are you living for?
And on that, I say thank you.
Thank you so much.
And thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, so why are you here tonight? I mean, clearly you have been a winner of something. So tell everybody what it is and why you have your crown and what is this about.
Yes, Miss Aulaba North America is initially from Ivory Coast, West Africa. We're right next to Ghana. And it's a pageant for older women that have had children and that are intelligent and that still maintain their beauty, their self-esteem, and that just doing their thing. And therefore I went for it and I went. And I'm just really excited to hold the crown and work out my mission for 2020.
So what made you want to be a part of that? Because I know you probably heard about it and then you decided, hey, I actually want to be a part of this pageant. What made you decide that?
Yes, I am a business owner and I'm an event planner, and my platform is to gather women together for a sense of networking. And so I see this as an opportunity to be able to expand that even further out, which I am doing with an event that I'm setting up. It's called the Diaspora Sister Empowerment Luncheon, which is going to be the 18th of this month, bringing the diaspora together, business women, professional women, business owners, just coming together to know who's who. So that's the main reason why I did it.
So what made you want to be a part of tonight's event? Because you're dressed in your purple like the rest of us. So what made you want to come out here tonight?
Tonight's event is all about networking, try to represent Miss Aulaba, because a lot of people don't know about Miss Aulaba, and so that other women that are interested in coming and going for Miss Aulaba for the next edition 2020 can also be part of the event.
Perfect. Thank you so much for checking in with me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I am here with Miss Pearson. Thank you so much for making sure that we are all here this evening. So please talk to us about, DCNow and how you guys have put this whole event together with the Purple Gala tonight and how you got us in this beautiful location. It is so nice. I have worked down here, drove past this building, and never been inside.
You look gorgeous. Okay, queens and castles all up and through here. So my name's Ashley McPherson. I'm with McPherson Experience. I partner with Nels on a lot of different events throughout the year with DCNow Events and everything. So it's just so amazing to be able to bring together our community of entrepreneurs, influencers, just creatives, everybody. So this has just been a blessing. And to see everybody in all purple at an elegant castle, I mean, what's better than that, right?
So why did you guys pick this location?
I think it was just the perfect location to represent Black excellence, royalty, just a lot of the affiliates that we do a lot of business with throughout the year. So we're here to celebrate everybody, try to bring everybody together, and get ready for 2020.
Yes, get ready for 2020.
Yeah, so I work with a lot of chefs throughout the year. McPherson Experience is an events, catering, and cocktail consulting and management firm. So we do a lot of different curating, cocktail creation, and I like to work with a lot of chefs. So we brought in 4 awesome chefs tonight. We have Chef John with catering by Chef John. We have Trey Creole Catering. We have Soulmint with Chef Mike. And we also have We Season, all Black chefs in the area. So it's just been really great to bring everybody together. Some of the best mixologists behind the bars. So make sure everybody gets a cocktail. I hope you're here. I hope you came.
Right. You should be. You know what's going on. You're supposed to be here.
Okay.
We actually have a chef right here.
Yes. Chef John is here with Chef Eric Tyson.
You come right on
with
behind
Trey
me.
Creole Catering.
Yes. How are you all doing?
Hey.
Good. Thank you so much. I heard you are pivotal to the reason why we're up in here tonight.
Yeah, I had a little bit to do with a few things, but all I did was sign some papers. That's it.
Oh, be so humble.
He's too humble.
No, Ashley is a mastermind along with her team putting this entire event together, and honestly, it's more than what I expected to see. So, very good.
And Chef Eric inspires me all the time. Trey Creole is an amazing brand, and they do some really great Creole cuisine. So
yeah, tell us a little bit about your brand, please.
We specialize in Cajun Creole, but I like to just tell everybody we cook everything under the sun. You tell me the theme that you want, I will create a menu for you. I will make sure it's well within, I try to make sure it's well within your budget, and, but it's all about the experience of the food and everything, so I really pride myself on that. We've been in business in DC for 7 years now, and just growing. I've had the amazing opportunity to cater for a lot of people on Capitol, a lot of senators, major companies in the area and everything have hired me to be their sole caterer and so forth. So it's been great. The experience is, I thought I started this business based on just the idea of doing Cajun Creole because I'm from Louisiana.
I'm going to Louisiana in February. It's like one of my favorite places.
Oh my gosh, you can't not eat. So
I couldn't wait to get back, and I am going back Valentine's Day weekend. I'm so excited.
So I do authentic Cajun Creole, not, I was inspired to do that from a lot of restaurants in this area in the past. Not to
no shade.
call anybody else. Not to call anybody else. But and then it just sparked into something more. Before this I was doing medical sales, and now I'm a business owner with as a chef.
Moral of this story tonight, everyone, if you haven't been paying attention, everybody has their job they thought they would be doing, and everybody's doing the job they should be doing.
A lot of the community here is probably ex-doctors, ex-lawyers, whatever, but we're out here still just flowing the creative juices out here, and absolutely. I really enjoy working with Chef Eric. We have very similar visions. It's amazing to work with someone who has a great visionary.
A great individual. Just from the moment I met you, you were like your personality, and that's when I can vibe with people, I'm good, so yeah.
And teamwork makes the dream work, so you got to work with great people, reliable, professional people.
Building, like one thing in DC, everybody is, well, not even DC, just in general, our generation, we don't really do a lot of uplifting to one another. So, Chef John, I met Chef John doing a Mumbo versus Gumbo competition, and I mean, we've been cool ever since. It was fun, we've been cool. There are a lot of other chefs out here, especially young black, chefs that are just trying to make a name for themselves. There are not a lot out here. There are a lot of black chefs, but there are not a lot of black catering companies. And this is a great, yes.
You come into a venue like this, the Smithsonian Castle, you kind of got to find that level up. And I believe we did that this evening, and
we have definitely done that this evening. So thank you both for stopping and talking to me.
Red beans and rice out. Okay. So I got you.
Thanks to do. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks, guys.
Tori Talk. Who got the tea? Who got the tea? Yeah.